Hey Capricorns, this week we've got Mercury, our planet of thought and communication, changing signs into Gemini. So Mercury is actually the ruler of Gemini. So this is a really powerful time for our thinking, our communication, our listening, our writing, any of those things, perhaps even singing, this kind of thing. So this is a great time for you to really explore your mind. If you have some new ideas coming through, how can you follow those and actually do something about them? If you have some kind of craving to talk to people, craving to connect with people, how can you make that happen? Don't just let these kind of thoughts come and go, because they could be really, really powerful for you to take you in a new direction. Maybe you make a new friend, or you start a new hobby, or you learn something, or start some sort of new practice, or some sort of new ritual, some sort of new habit, right? Whatever you are curious about, whether it is a new language or a new exercise, or just going to like a class or a club or reaching out to somebody. It's like very exciting time for you to do something, that is new to you and exciting to you. So I think that this could be a very good time for you to explore what your mind is kind of like pulling you towards, and also make sure that you are focused in those things too, because you don't want to get too overwhelmed with too many different things, because Gemini is very like here and there. It's very changeable energy. So make sure that when you do decide something, that you follow through on it and that you focus on it and don't get distracted too much. So here we have the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. So the 8 of Swords comes out when we are kind of worried about what's ahead. We don't know what is on the path. We are like feeling a little bit like paralyzed with indecision or with fear even, where we're like, I don't know what's ahead, and what if something bad is going to happen, and so we don't take any action. And with the 5 of Wands there, it's like saying that there's just too much kind of like noise going on, too many different people's opinions, too many different voices, too much information, too much chaos around. And so what we really need to do here is find a little bit of peace and then just move forwards, because overthinking it or getting stuck in this kind of like chaotic energy is not going to help the situation. So guys, if you would like a reading, there are links below. Otherwise, subscribe and I'll see you next week.